Welcome to Whiskey's a Journey. My name is Peter Fasciano. Today is Wednesday. I have another Sip It or Skip It episode for you. If you're not familiar with the episode, I have all of my whiskeys randomized on my phone. This is called Spin the Wheel app, the random picker. I'm going to spin the wheel, whatever it selects. I'm going to pull it off the shelf, do a quick review, let you know if I'm going to keep sipping on the bottle and replace it because I like it, or once the bottle's gone, if I don't care for it, I'm going to skip purchasing it and move on to something else. So if this is something that you're interested in, if you've never been here before and you're not subscribed to the channel, if you watch the episode and you like it, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, turn the bell notification on because I produce videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Also, I have an ongoing monthly giveaway happening. If you're interested in supporting the channel, read through the rules that are found in the description below. All right, here we go. Let's see what we are reviewing. All right, looks like we got Ardbeg Uigeadail. You guys already know this is going to be a sip, but I'm going to drink it anyway. All right, no surprise. It was like right there on my shelf. So the Uigeadail, this is my very first bottle that I had of it. This is a peated, heavily peated single malt Scotch that has sherry influence in it. I know there is some talk about Ardbeg having been really good and then going through like a little bit of a dip in quality. I can't comment to that because I've never had any other bottle other than this one. And I believe this is somewhere around the 2022, 2023 batching. All the information for this is right here, along with my tallies of my Sip It or Skip It episodes up to this point. You can also look at a document in the description. If you click on it or highlight it, it opens up a document that has all of my Monday review ratings along with my sip or skip if I've done something with a bottle. This is just glorious. Uigeadail, Ardbeg Uigeadail is definitely ranking up there with one of my favorite peated single malts that has a sherry influence in it. And I know I have asked in the past to give me a ranking of your favorite peated malts or peated single malts. And this is definitely ranking up there with a lot of people. And I can see why. Ardbeg comes across as sweet, savory, smoked meat kind of peat. It's not iodine or tarry rope or medicinal in any way for my nose and my palate. Every once in a while, we'll get a whiff or a hint of a smoldering smoked log or a little bit of a charred note, but it really does lean heavily into a smoked meat, savory peat, and I absolutely love that. Throw in the sherry influence, and you got a stellar single malt that's peated. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing on the palate. Yeah, that's heavily peated, savory smoked meats. It's got a really good kick of pepper and spice. And then you get hit with that sherry influence, the vanilla, the malt. There's just so much going on in this glass. It is a type of peat that I wish peat adverse people would try. Even though it's really strong, it hits the palate so nice. And I know peat is not for everybody. And I do also think that you really need to break through a peat wall before you start to appreciate the nuances that a peated Scotch has, or just a peated whiskey in general has. Don't discount it. If you've tried peat for the first time and you're not a fan, continue on with your journey, drinking Scotches and whiskey and bourbon and rye and all that, and then come back to peated Scotches and give it another try. I think sometimes your palate has to acclimate to the thought of whiskey and whiskey trying to kill you when you sip it. You got to get a little bit over that ABV wall, and then you've got to get over or break through a peat wall also to really enjoy or appreciate the nuances of peat. I know I'm rambling here, but I would really like to have and let everybody know that if you are trying peat for the first time and don't like it, don't write it off. Come back to it much later in your journey and see if things change. Now on the nose, there's a pretty good candied note or candied flavor that's coming through as well. If you were to char and burn a piece of pineapple or a peach and it gets to the point where it caramelizes and it's very sugary sweet, that's what I get here. It's charred fruit, smoked meat, vanilla. Yeah, it's just absolutely fantastic. So as you know, this is definitely going to be a sip for me. Once this is finished, I will definitely be replacing it, as I will probably every Ardbeg going forward that says Uigeadail on it. I'm going to be interested to see how this bottle compares to a current release. So once this gets down to a point where I'm going to transfer it to a smaller bottle so it doesn't, sit here and oxidize, I'm going to pick up another one and do a comparison of the older release to a newer release and see if the quality has diminished or if they have rebounded. So I think that's where I'm going to leave it. Wherever you were at in your journey, I hope you're enjoying it. Until the next time, we'll talk to everybody later. Go out there and enjoy this peat. All right, cheers, everybody.